Hello.
I'm going to play it now. One of these days I'm going to get it.
There you go.
There we go.
You have to hit that button quick after you hit that video.
Hi, Moon Rose. Hi, Angela. Thank you guys
Hello.
for being here. It is crazy over here, me trying to do this for the first time. I am failing miserably. So bear with me. Ah, thank you, Angela. I appreciate that you're excited for me. Today, you know what? Let's have Nancy tell us what she's doing first.
Well, I'm doing a little owl. I'm going to be using this Valentine fabric and this. It looks like sort of Hawaiian, sort of, but it's red and white. And I'm making a little owl using these two triangles.
Oh, that'll be cute.
We'll see how it works out. I've never made it. I just found I had an idea for a different owl, but this one looks easier to make. So we'll see.
Owls are awesome. They are. Okay. I am going to be working on pin quilts. Hi, Tank. How are you doing today?
Hi, Tank.
I don't have a lot of room here, but it's a wall hanging quilt that you actually put your pins on.
You can make yourself bigger so they can see it better.
Let's see.
It should show us a person by itself in a little circle. There you go. You did it.
Look at that. Okay. So it's just a wall hanging that you put your pins on. Now, this is the one that I did years ago, but I'm going to do one that my husband's going to use. And this was just regular piecing, but for this one, I designed a English paper piecing one. So I came up with a design of a waterfall that I'm going to use. And that's it. That's it. I'm just going to get these little pieces of paper on the fabrics. And I've calculated how many different types of fabrics for each color that I need. Yada, yada, yada. Math. I got in trouble when I did math for Nancy. When I corrected her on her stool. Yes, I did. I'm not doing it again.
I don't like mathing. If I don't have to, that's why I wanted to do the other this owl because it doesn't require cut two pieces and sew it together. That was it.
Tank, thanks for liking the mouse. I was playing one time in AI, and that's what I came up with, and I just thought it was too cute. I really like that.
I shared you on my YouTube and my Facebook, and I shared you with the crafty ladies right now.
Aww.
They should be showing up. They should be showing up too.
I've got around 1,300 watch hours. So I've got a little bit more than halfway to go.
Okay. The lives help a lot.
Yeah. We'll see how quickly I can make this happen. And
we already have your family members for the fan funded monetization.
Ooh, I didn't even know about the fan funded monetization.
Yeah, you need 500 subscribers and 3,000 hours. And you can do the super chats and super stickers, and you can have members as well if you wanted to.
Hank says that she's making a sun bunny. Lisa says hi. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Hi, Miss Pam. Hi, Miss Lisa.
Hi, Pam. Guys, if I miss you, just show me some grace. Because, like I said, I'm a little scatterbrained right now. As if trying to do this for the first time wasn't, nerve-wracking enough. My sweet, wonderful, adorable husband decided to share his horrible head cold with me. So I'm a little out of it.
Oh, he cares enough to share.
I know. How sweet of him, right?
Hi, Herb.
Hi, Herb. Thanks for coming by. So has anybody done any paper piecing before?
No.
Well, not just paper piecing, English paper piecing, because regular
Hi,
paper
Miss
piecing
Connie.
is different. Hi, Connie. Thanks for coming by. Oh, and just so that everybody knows, because he's not about to get on the on the screen. Gentry is here. Gentry, say hi.
Hi.
I'm so excited.
I know. But he's here. He's helping me try to keep track of stuff. He is also known as Seraphim of Sanctuary.
Yes. It took me a while to remember his name.
Well, it's not a common name, and that's actually one of the reasons why I chose it.
Well, the way I remember it is now because of the country group.
Yes.
Gentry.
Yes.
That's how I remember it now. It's like, oh, okay. I have to associate it with something for me to remember easily.
Well,
I prefer royalty.
it's not technically royalty. Gentry
No.
is actually refers to the landowners in the old world, like in England and that sort of thing. If anybody's watched Downton Abbey, oh Lord, is it Grantham? I can't even remember now. It's been too long. But he's technically considered gentry. So, but I just really liked the name, and I liked that not everybody had it. I really like my name as well, but I mean, even in kindergarten, which kindergarten classes are pretty small, there were 5 of us.
Really?
Yes. And you know how when there's like more than one, they have you do the last initial, so it would be Kimberly S or whatever. Well, there were 3 Kimberly S's. So then I was Kimberly ST. I mean, it was a little crazy. But
Confusing.
and then I tried for my daughter, I tried to come up with a name that wasn't as popular that I liked. And I picked one that in the most recent book I was using was number 100. So I thought, okay, that's fine. That's not too common. Well, everybody else had the exact same idea that I did. And so her name is just as common as mine is. So it was, yeah, I failed. But Gentry, I got right. His is not that common. Well, Nancy, your name is common too. Did you have a lot of Nancy growing up?
No.
So you just must have been named Nancy in the correct decade.
Probably. That was 1969.
I've heard that was a good year. I wasn't born quite then. I wasn't born until 71.
So was my sister.
Aw.
She's 2 years younger than me. And then my brother's 2 years younger than her, and then my last sister's a year younger than him. So we're 5 years apart from me.
Wow. Your mom was busy.
Yeah. At one point, she had 4 kids under 5.
Oh my goodness. That's impressive. That is really impressive. I always wanted more kids, but that was not in the cards.
Same here.
Do you just have the one son?
Yes. Because I had complications with him.
Yeah.
And my husband didn't want to risk it again. The how you call it? Is this straight? I'm thinking. I had to have an emergency C-section
Yes.
because every time his heart I mean, I had a contraction. His heart rate went down.
The
So they
same
were
thing happened with Gentry.
they were trying to induce me, but then as they were trying to induce me, he got worse. So they're
Yes.
like, oh, we can't wait for you to naturally get there, or not naturally because they were inducing me.
Yeah. I went into labor with Gentry 5 weeks early, and they couldn't stop the labor, but they were able to slow it down for another 2 weeks. So I was in labor for 2 weeks.
Whoa!
And I was having contractions about every 15 to 20 minutes for 2 weeks.
Ouch!
But then he was still born 3 weeks early.
I don't know if you call it lucky or not, but they told me that because they said every time you had a contraction, his heart rate is going down. I'll go, I'm having contractions. I'm like, okay.
They just kept turning me over and over and over, trying to get him in a better position to get the
Mhm.
oxygen.
I'm gonna switch my camera so you guys can see me
Yes, I want
attempt
to see what you're doing.
this little owl. Hopefully this weird camera angle is okay.
Gentry
So
Miss Angela said hi to you. Did you respond? No. Nope.
so we got this triangle, and then we got a smaller triangle. So I'm gonna sew one side and then sew the other side, and it's supposed to work. Let me I'm trying over here.
I'm a little slow on my comments. Pam said that sharing is caring. Yes, I feel very cared for right about now. Oh yeah, we're just thrilled. And my mom is supposed to be watching right now, and I want to thank everybody for saying prayers for her. And let's just give her a shout out to Marie. Tell her that we're praying for her, that she gets better.
Hello, Marie.
She lives in South Carolina. She's closer to you than me.
Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys.
So my hope today for my first live was to at one point have 10 people online at once.
Well, you have 9.
Do I really? Yep. Oh my
When I
goodness.
just checked, you had 9. Let's see. Yeah, you have 9.
Yay!
Miss Angela says she shared and gave you a thumbs up.
Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that. I really do.
That's not bad.
Now, Angela, I know that you actually won that digital pattern. Do you actually quilt, or were you able to hand that off to somebody that does? Oh, and Tank wants to know, Nancy, if you got her order for the thimbles.
Yes, it went out. What's today? Saturday? No. Today's Sunday, right?
Yes.
I was able to ship it out yesterday because I had the order of from the auction going out yesterday, so I had the package ready when the postman came. Because I thought I was gonna be shipping it out on Tuesday, but it went out yesterday. Thank you, Miss Nancy.
Yay!
I'm trying to. There we go. I couldn't find the foot pedal. It's hiding. To let you know the last time I used my sewing machine. Okay, here we go. It should be
I'm gonna move
quick.
my computer, but I'm knocking it off of its thing.
Uh-oh. That didn't sound right. Let's I threaded the top already. Let's do the bottom. I mean, take the bobbin out and put it back in. Like I said, I haven't done this in a while. Angela says she hasn't gotten to use it, but she will. Pam says snowing in my neck of the woods. Just got a text from work. We're closed tomorrow for snow day. Yeah, snow day.
Yay! You know, I cannot tell you how many days we've been out and about when there's like snow everywhere, and I see kids walking to and from school. It is weird because I grew up, if you even thought about having a flurry, there was a snow day. But not
And
here. Kids go
some,
to school.
because in some areas of the country they're not prepared. So you don't want all those people on the road driving when they don't know how to drive in the snow.
That's true. That is absolutely true.
Okay,
And I will see kids with like
why did it do that?
without coats or without jackets, and because I mean the temperature does feel differently here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we might be out of the negatives in the next day or two.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, a high of 30 on Saturday. We won't be above freezing, but we'll be out of the negatives.
I just broke my needle. Let me go get it.
Oh no.
Something. I think I hit the wrong button on the setting. So. Not good.
Did it maybe hit the plate?
Yeah, I hit the plate. But I may, cause you know how you. Oh, because it says 41, not 1. I just noticed that it says 41. What's 41? 41 is trying to do a leaf. I don't need a leaf. Let's see. I think I was running out of low on needles the last time I checked. What's this one? I'm not gonna use
Tank,
that
are you also in Tennessee?
one. Ow. Needle sharp.
Yeah, it's cold here too, Angela. It is. Are you getting lots of snow or just excuse me, or just the really low temperatures?
I won't tell you what it is down here because I don't want people to get mad at me. Not that I'm
Tank,
happy about it, but it is
we
what it
lived
is.
outside of Memphis before we moved here. But we actually, David and I, we honeymooned in Gatlinburg. We love that side of the state
I
quite a
heard
bit.
it's pretty up there.
It is. Yes, the Christmas Village is precious over there, and I think it's Pigeon Forge. Well, it might be in Gatlinburg, but they're like right next to each other, so I don't know. It kind of mingles. Okay, Lisa, have something yummy to eat.
Bye, Lisa. Tank says she's 75 miles from there. You got 10 watching. Ding,
Yay!
ding, 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 ding.
Now, too bad I didn't have one of those super happy things, but but I've got 10, so you know what? I'm gonna do my thank you video. Here we go.
Perfect.
Okay, that was a little bit of fun. It really was.
Yes. Hey, when you can celebrate any milestone, go for it.
Hi, Steve. Thanks for stopping by.
Hi, Steve. There we go. Now it's on 1. It shouldn't do this again.
Oh, I hope not.
1 and 41, two different stitches.
So in case anybody doesn't really know what I'm doing here with this glue stick, this fabric, I'm taking these little hexi pieces. They're just cardstock. And I am using the glue stick to wrap them around. The Hexis, they come out in such nice points. And when I go to piece them together, I'm going to be piecing them by hand. And I will put the pieces, the little cardstock pieces together like that and do a tiny little whip stitch along the edges. And then when I have pieces completely surrounding one of them, I will just open this up and pop that paper right out.
I always wondered how they did that. I see people putting a cardboard in there. I'm like, so you keep the cardboard in there?
I know. I had the same question, but no, it just comes right out with the glue stick.
Hello, Miss Dawn.
Hi, Dawn. Thanks for stopping by. Wait. Let's see. My hubby's there. Everybody say hi to David, Mr. Pajama Quilter. Hi,
You're up to 13.
13. I feel so blessed.
Cool.
I feel so blessed.
Yes.
Well, I'm hoping to do a live every Sunday. That's my goal.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to be on the panel, let me know, because I don't think everybody just wants to hear me mumble to myself. Which, by the way, I did that on my last video. I spent almost 40 minutes mumbling while I was trying to choose fabric for the New Year's quilt. Yeah, the temperature quilt. But I had to talk it out.
Yeah, you have to show your process.
Yeah. Well, and I do know that some people are afraid of picking out fabrics.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that will help to encourage them to see somebody else do the process.
It shows them, you don't learn right away. Hello, Rose 777.
Hello, Rose. Thank you for stopping by and visiting.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Let's try this again, guys.
Let's see. Let's all say a little prayer for Nancy and that needle.
Because right here, over this part right here of my, it doesn't light up very bright. So this spot back here in the corner is dark. So I didn't see that it didn't say 01. It said 41.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And then I need to get the stitches longer. There we go.
And it's working. Good job, Nancy. Good job.
Yay. I have an embroidery machine, but it's in my storage unit. So when I get that back, I'm gonna be doing some embroidery as well.
I've thought about getting one, but I don't know that I would embroider enough stuff to make it worthwhile.
Well, before we moved from Homestead up here,
yeah,
I had it listed on Marketplace, but no one was interested. Well, for some reason, I guess it popped up on other people's feeds this past month, and everybody's asking me, "Is it still available? Is it still available?" Well, now you're asking me if it's still available, but I can't get to it. So it's no use to anybody where it is. But it was funny that these people are asking me if the the embroidery machine is still available. But I thought once I get it back, I can do some small projects, and like the zippered pouches that I make. I can add names to them or something like that to make it more personalized. Something because it only has a 4x4. I love the mushroom. Oh, I see. I'm like, what mushroom is she talking about? She's talking about this one here.
It's cute. It's really cute.
It has my hold on. It's holding my googly eyes. I
Honey,
have
did I say hi to you? I don't remember. If I didn't, I'm sorry. And if I did, well, hello again.
I have this I have a whole bunch of these jars that Tinkerbella sent me.
Mm-hmm.
So this is gonna be one of my next mushroom houses. It's a cool shape.
Yes. Yes, oh, I can't wait to see that.
So
Speaking of
that's one of the
seeing
next ones.
things, did you decide what you were doing on Tuesday?
Not yet. I might do a thumbnail with me looking confused or something, or doing like the what do I do now? So if
Aw. Well, I mean, there's a lot of like fiddly stuff that you need to do.
yeah, a lot
So,
of I can finish it. I don't want to do another live with the benches because I still need to do the other 3 benches. But I already did that. I don't want people to have to sit through that again because
well, I can't
it's
speak for everybody, but I would be perfectly fine with that. I find the whole thing just very entertaining. Who
I had
needs
fun.
Hulu or Amazon Prime or whatever if you've got Nancy doing miniatures?
Thank you.
You're
I had
welcome.
fun. There we go. Now what?
Well, I like this fabric. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. Okay. Can you see it?
Yes, it looks like embroidered.
So pretty. I think it's one of the 1800s reproduction fabrics. I like it. I'm using so many different types of fabrics in this. It's going
Hmm.
to be such a hodgepodge, but I'm hoping that's going to give it more character.
How big
Well,
is it going to be?
let me see if I figured that out. I may not have. No.
I'm dying.
Well,
The cat calling you my love.
well, if I did figure it out, I know that I must have figured it out prior to doing
Hmm.
it. Let's see. Now I'm going to do some math without a
Angela
calculator.
says very pretty, and your husband says variety is the spice of life.
You better not be thinking variety is the spice of life.
I think for the quilt maybe.
We're going to hope that that's all he's talking about.
So I got the 2 sides done, and there's that's what it's gonna look like. This is the belly, and this is gonna be the sides.
Oh, that's adorable.
So
Wait. Let me see if I can flip. How can I make you bigger?
switch us. Grab my okay, now grab my picture. Okay, now grab the side, the little square on the side, and drag it to where you are. There you go.
Yes.
Hey, you're learning.
3, 4, 5, 6,
So
7.
that's gonna be the belly. And then once I take the little point out. He said, "Grab your what?"
All
So
right, sweetheart, you be nice. Okay,
then I
Gentry, pull out your
I I can
calculator.
I can I can see why you say that he and Earl might get in trouble.
Oh my word, yes. Yes. They are forbidden spending time together.
See, no,
Okay.
so once I iron it out, then this will come down like this, and I gather the bottom and put some button eyes, and there's your owl.
So cute. That is so, so cute.
He he's asking you if he has to behave. He is just like my husband.
I know, and I'm trying to think about what I can say that's not gonna make him misbehave even more. And I know that
He's
we're
just like my husband.
cackling out loud. So I'm just gonna ignore him. Just gonna ignore you. Love you, babe. Just gonna ignore you. 1, 2, 4.
Thank you, Angela. This black and the red and white fabric that I have here, I've literally had this over 10 years. I used it to make a bag, and I still have all this left over. The this the heart fabric is, it's, I don't know if you can tell, it's sort of glittery. The hearts are glittery. I bought this for a lady to make a mask for her, back in the, when.
Yeah.
And she cause she goes, I want hearts. So I go and I go, because back then you couldn't find fabric that often or that easily. So
No.
I found it and I ordered it, and she goes, oh, I don't like that one. I'm like, girl.
Hey.
So then I had two yards of this fabric, so I have plenty of it now.
I really admire you, because I would not be good with commissions at all. I get so stressed out about, do I have the right thing? Are they gonna like it? Blah, 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 blah. It just, the whole thing. I mean, I've done commissions before, but the entire process was so stressful to me that I would rather just make quilts and give them away than do commissions.
Sometimes it is depending on the person.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can tell by the person that if they're going to be a troublemaker or not.
Well, now you see, guys, she's being really nice because she's actually doing a commission for me right now.
But you're not a troublemaker.
Maybe.
Because they'll say that they like something, and then when you send them something to check it out or to give you a feedback, it takes them weeks to get back, and then when they do get back to you, so when it's going to be done. I mean,
yeah.
well, look, you didn't reply in a timely manner, so you're gonna have to wait now.
We do have lives.
I'm trying. Oh, here I was looking for my needles, because I need to gather the bottom. So I'm gonna put this. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this over here. Oh, that's not long enough. Okay, let's put this over here. I'm trying to get the iron where I won't hit it.
Okay, I did the math. This is about 35 by 15.
Okay.
So almost, like a table runner. Like a table runner would be, perhaps. Yeah.
Steve says any customer service job has its troublemakers to deal with. True.
Hey, David, sweetheart, Gentry would like me to tell you that he has the ability as the moderator to put you in a timeout if you don't behave.
Uh-oh. we already have some trouble. We got troublemakers in the chat. Oh my goodness. Oh, he says I know where he sleeps.
Oh my word.
Oh my goodness.
Hopefully Earl's not home. I don't want him getting in on this.
He's in his office playing with his video game, so he's got his headset on, so he can't hear.
So we are safe
for now. These are the wrong needles. Hold on, I need to go find my other container. These are the ones that have blunt ends. I don't need a blunt end.
So I know that Miss Pam doesn't have to work tomorrow. Does anybody else have to leave the house?
I don't.
I don't.
But I don't. I don't leave the house generally anyway.
I don't either. Why do you think I'm the pajama quilter? I never wear proper clothing.
Unless I'm going live, I stay in my pajamas, and
Um,
sometimes
Jammies.
you don't even know that I'm in pajamas.
I'm always in my jammies. Tank's honey says that he's not going in. He's not having to leave. I do believe David has to go to work tomorrow.
Oh no.
I know.
Oh, he said. Tank says he drives an hour and a half to work, so it's not worth it.
Oh no, Tank, that would be awful. That would be
Especially once he
absolutely
gets there,
horrible.
they tell him, "Oh, you can go home now." Can you imagine that?
Oh,
I'm gonna move my camera a little so you can see. Look at my sister-in-law. Excuse me, get the thread out of my mouth so I can talk. My sister-in-law got me this shirt. Let's see if I can turn the camera a little bit more. There we go. It says weekends, coffee, and naps.
amen.
And I was getting inspired to make a shirt with this that says weekends, coffee, and crochet or crafting or something like that,
Ooh,
and put some like a yarn ball or scissors or something around it. So
that
that'd be
would be
cool.
cute. That would be very cute.
I thought so too. I think I have one shirt left that I can use. Well, I have more shirts, but they're kid sizes. But if I want to make one for myself, I only have one shirt left, which is okay. It's for me.
Yes, David, you're right. And you need to add puppies to the shirt.
Oh, okay.
Weekends, coffee, and puppies. I agree with that.
Well, that's the thing. The naps part, I can change it to anything because the weekends and coffee is good for everybody.
Well, so are the naps. You got to nap
Uh-huh.
with the puppies, or at least I do. Our puppies are so funny. We have one in particular. Her name is Faith. And she spends most of her time giving David dirty looks. She really does. And if I've gotten upset with him about something,
Mm-hmm.
then she really gives him dirty looks. It's like she just automatically chooses my side.
Did I need to turn on my glue gun. There we go. Oh, once I change my camera, I'll show everybody my new glue holder.
Oh, it's so pretty. Yes, you have to show everybody.
It took me a while because the glue gun that I have, it's a cordless glue gun, but the base I dropped it somehow, and the connection that connects the glue gun to the base where it charges didn't want to charge anymore. So I had to take the cable off the base and put it directly to the glue gun, so it's not cordless anymore. So where the way it sits on the base, um, the cable sticking out from under it. So I need to figure something out on how to keep the glue gun from falling off the base. So it took me a while to figure it out. It's not the prettiest thing where it is, but it works. And my honey got me some more glue sticks because he saw that I only had a few left.
He's so sweet. What did you say, Gentry? Oh, Connie, he was reading your response saying that your dough is resting. And I'm like, you haven't been baking, Gentry.
That's
He's
Connie.
just sitting there with his phone going, my dough is resting. And I got very confused. I got very confused.
That was Miss
Well,
Connie.
yes. Connie, please send me some baked goods. I would appreciate them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, how many blocks did it take you for that?
I didn't count.
Seriously, Nancy?
I just build. Okay, we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 24, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 57, 60, 63, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 70, 77,
My word.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 84, and a couple pieces. No,
Okay. And how
5,
many are in the large
87, 88.
boxes?
And one box is 72.
Okay. So more than one box.
It took me more than one box. See, I haven't done anything. I've been wanting to make one of those, but I was saving the blocks for online projects.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause I do a lot of crafts, but I don't record all of them for YouTube. A lot of them are just for me. I know people would want to see them, but sometimes I want to keep it to myself.
Well, I kind of get that. I mean, differently.
Mm-hmm.
I I design a lot of patterns, but the ones that I design that are just for me or my kids or my husband, I
Mm-hmm.
don't I don't write those up. I don't share those. Those are just ours, you know. I don't have to make them perfect or whatever.
Well, there's some things that I share a lot with my subscribers and YouTube and all those other. But there's some things that I don't want everybody to know all my secrets. I want to be a little bit of mystery.
I think you're a mystery. Maybe not as big of a mystery as your hubby. He's so funny. I just love him.
He's been busy today. He took all everything out of his mom's bedroom because he's replacing the plywood that's under it because it's all falling apart. It has
Yeah.
holes. It's a lot of spots are soft.
Yes.
So
Yes.
so he took the carpet off first, but not he took the furniture off first, then the carpet.
Oh, I bet he is
So
tuckered.
he's debating if he should put the plywood over the plywood or take the plywood off, then put the new plywood. Because putting it over makes it a little faster, but that's not the correct way to do it. But
He needs to do it the correct way.
yeah,
Yeah.
he probably will.
I can understand him not wanting to.
So his mom is in the living room now. That's being done.
And how's she feeling? Is she doing okay?
She's doing better.
Well, good.
So now I'm stuffing the little O. And this came full size pattern, like a whole sheet.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
But I didn't want such a big owl for my first owl because I didn't know if it was gonna come out right. So then I shrunk it 50%.
So how
So
big do you think it's going to be now?
once I fold it down, it's going to be like 2 or 3 inches tall. Not even 2 inches tall. 3 inches tall. 2 inches. It's gonna be tiny.
Well, I mean, that would be a good size for like a pincushion or something.
That's what they call it. Look, I don't know if you can see it. It says pin cushion size
Look at that.
there. But this is for the larger one because you cut this for the basic size, right? and then they cut it right here for the pin cushion size. So
And
I
so let me guess, you volunteered to make one for everybody that visited me tonight, right?
hold on. Let me check. Let me check. How many are here? Oh, we got 12. Hey, at this size, I could do that. But
No, no,
but you
no.
know what? I can't ship them.
Shipping is so outrageous.
Oh yeah, that's what the auction people's projects. I mean stuff that was it 2 weeks ago? Just went out today,
Uh-oh.
yesterday. Wow. Oh what?
Oh, we just lost connection for like a half a second.
Oh okay.
Okay. Probably the snow melting or something on lines or something.
You mean
Anyway.
you mean the river in Gentry's room?
Yes, I didn't tell anybody about that yet. If you saw Nancy's lives, then you know that our windows were freezing up on the inside. There was ice on the inside of our windows. Well, now that we're warming up, and by warming up, I still mean we're in the negatives, but it's warmer. It's kind of started to thaw out, and Chetri has a flood coming up off of his windows. It's leaking everywhere.
Would that damage the drywall?
I have no idea. I have no idea. But Jetri says there's actually ice on the walls too. So probably. It's a rental, and the management here is not overly keen on keeping up with maintenance things. So
That's sad.
it is sad. It is very sad. And we've had some of the strangest things that have happened. When we first moved in, what?
David?
What is he saying?
Ice baby.
Do. Okay.
That would be something that Earl would say. What that reminds me of a song. That reminds me of a song. Start singing.
We sing around here a lot. Not that, not that we should be, but we do. Actually, Gentry has a good voice. Gentry actually has a very nice voice.
There's I don't know. This could be a cute little I don't know, something or other.
Looks like a strawberry.
If I was gonna say, if you do it upside down, it looks like a strawberry, a long strawberry. So you probably can shorten the angle or something.
Yeah.
And make it a strawberry. Not well, but we see.
You could take some brown puffy paint and make it look like it's drizzled with chocolate.
Now
I'm hungry. Okay, back to the maintenance. When we first moved in, we couldn't figure out. There were things in our kitchen, like switches and plugs and stuff, that weren't working, and the switch to the garbage disposal didn't work. And so we went to see if, like, maybe one of the breakers, thank you, one of the things had tripped off.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one labeled that said disposal. And when you turn it on at the breaker box, that's how you use the garbage disposal in the kitchen. And we found out that you have to turn on the garbage disposal switch to use the dishwasher. So we've got that all figured out.
It's funny, but it's not funny. You know what I mean?
No, you have to laugh. You do. You have to laugh. So it took them a while to get that situated, but they finally did. Apparently they plugged stuff into the wrong things. It's fine. It's whatever. And then we had the not the garbage disposal, the fire alarms. They
Mm-hmm.
started going off, and they're all connected. So if one goes off, they all go off. But the interesting thing is that there isn't anyone near the kitchen. There's one in the hallway right outside of the 2-bedroom doors, and one next to the doors inside each bedroom. So you've got 3, and they are all right there next to each other, like maybe a yard apart at most. And they were going off, and we didn't have any smoke at all. And they were all going off. Well, supposedly, and we spent like hours changing batteries and stuff trying to get them to go off. Finally, they came in and they just removed them. Well, come to find out that the guy told us that there's problems with the roof and that condensation and water is getting in there and is affecting the detectors.
Okay.
So until they get the roof fixed, there's a possibility that that's going to happen again. So it's just, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But you have to laugh at all of it.
Yes.
Yes, I do know, Tank, that it will turn to mold, and I am actually allergic to mold, just like you are. So, and I have had, my allergies have not been good since we've moved in. So it may be that I'm allergic to a bunch of things, so it could be any number of things, but we've definitely had that thought. But this is not, I mean, we're comfortable here for now, but this is not like a permanent thing. We just left our previous place because they decided that when they went under new management, that the new management didn't like puppy dogs.
Oh no.
And we have 3 babies, and so, and
What
they're
kind are they?
well, for the most part, they're just mixed breeds. They're all rescues.
Okay.
But
I think those are the best kind.
I agree. I think so too. And we weren't about to get rid of our dogs. I mean, Faith is now 13 and Love is 12 and Gentry's puppy is now what, 6 or 7?
6.
She just turned 6 this summer.
Okay.
Well, no, actually that would have been last spring, so she's almost 7.
Is she named Love?
No, well, our Love is named Love, yeah.
Okay, because you got Faith,
Yep.
Hope, and Love. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, did I say Hope before? Because we used to have a Hope, but she's gone now. We had Faith, Hope, and Love, and Gentry's dog is named Charity.
Okay. So,
yeah.
Which
still means love, but still.
Where it's gathered right here. I did a little circle card. Yeah. I'm doing paper piecing. Look, it's a circle. With a piece of cardboard inside. but in this case, I don't have to take it out because it's gonna be the bottom of the owl.
To give it stability to stand on.
Yeah, to be because if not you have the light is covered. Hold on, let's see, this way. There we go. If now you have the gather I'm showing. So if you put the little circle, it covers all the gathers. It covers all the boo-boos.
All the boo-boos. There's no boo-boos there.
Tag says it was our RV that molded. It's supposed to be a 4 seasons, but they lied.
Oh no, Tank, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. Hey Tank, I see you've got potato soup. Can I have some?
Ooh, I want some potato. Oh, my sister-in-law cooked for us today. She made some sausage and potatoes. And they were how you call it? What did she called it? They were spicy sausages. Okay, now I forgot what she called it.
Chorizo?
No.
No.
Uh, oh my goodness.
Nancy's got brain
I'll
fog.
figure it out. She says we sold it 2 weeks
Ooh,
after we moved into our cabin.
I'd like a cabin. That sounds fun. Oh, I love kielbasa, but I don't think we're gonna. Okay, so
No,
so
it wasn't
we
kielbasa.
made the mistake of watching this really informative program on Netflix, and now we're thinking that we might need to be vegan. And the thing is, we wouldn't know how to be vegan if our life depended on it. I mean, we know what we've got to give up, but we wouldn't know what to eat instead.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we were all raised in the South with good home cooking with lots of food and beef and pork and chicken
Mm-hmm.
and gravy, Gentry said. And so we've kind of like, we said, okay, well, we'll start by just giving up one thing until we adjust to that, and then we'll try to give up something else. And so we've given up beef so far. And every time we have to figure out what we're going to be doing for dinner, it's like, nope, that's got beef. Nope, that's got beef. Nope, can't do that. It was a really good program, though. Everybody should watch it. I can't remember
I
the name.
had because of some stomach problems I have that the doctors had me to stop eating beef, and I had some a couple weeks ago. Actually, no, it was last week. Earl made some lo mein with beef.
Oh, I saw that picture. It looked yummy.
It was yummy, but my belly didn't like it.
No, 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 Tank. No to the tofu.
Just the name sounds icky to me.
I know that people really like it, but no, nope, 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 no. I just don't even know how to begin. But I mean, obviously, you eat more vegetables and that sort of thing, and a nice plant-based diet. But
Well,
I
that's another thing because of my stomach issues. Anything green I cannot have, like broccoli, lettuce. It just
oh
fills my stomach.
no,
I love broccoli. I used to get my favorite thing was beef and broccoli. And when the doctor tells you you can't have your favorite thing, it's like, okay, then what do I eat?
Tank. Yes, Texans do know how to eat big. Okay. I'm going to embarrass myself here, but why not? So I was born and raised in Oklahoma, and my godparents had cows. And they also used to cook the best steaks around. I was an adult before I put two and two together. Because they would say they went and got meat from the butcher. Didn't occur to me that they took the cow to the butcher and then picked up their meat.
My sister-in-law was talking to me about that today. She had a friend that raised that would get a calf, right, and raise
Mhm.
it, and then would take it to the butcher and get it butchered for meat for a year, you know. And I mean, like, I I um I couldn't do that.
No. Well, they had three cows that they had all the time, and it was Big Daddy, Big Mama, and Little Mama.
Hmm.
And of course, they would have calves, and I loved looking at them. And I thought that they just sold them, which I do think that occasionally they sold the calves,
Hmm.
but I'm sure that
Hi, Chris K.
some of them ended up in their freezer, and I never knew. I was so stupid and naive.
Well, my uncle
Hi,
used to be a
Chris.
butcher. My uncle used to be a butcher, and my grandma lived with us, and he brought her some live chickens. So we played with them in the yard for a couple weeks or so, and then she started, what to them. And I saw that, and for about 6 months, I did not eat
Oh
any chicken.
no!
I did not
Oh
eat any
no!
chicken.
I've seen that too. Now, did she? I don't want to get graphic here, but did she use like a piece of rebar or a piece of stick, or was she more of a hatchet person?
Hatchet.
Got it.
So until I saw chicken in the freezer that was, with that had styrofoam packages in it, I didn't eat chicken. I mean, like that with my friends.
I know. I know. Oh,
So that's why when she says that her friend raised cows and to butcher them later, I couldn't do that. They're my friends.
no, I love animals, and most of the ones that I eat, I actually would like to have as pets, and so I'm just struggling with that a lot. I would love to have pigs and cows and
Tank says she'll be back, and Miss Chris Kaleidoscope is in. Hello, Miss Chris Kaleidoscope.
how are you doing tonight, Chris?
She suggested beans for protein.
Yes, beans I know how to do. I can do that. But then we were going to have beans the other day. Well, actually, we're having black-eyed peas. Oh, what's another thing? We went to go cook on New Year's Day because we were gonna have some cookies and some cornbread, and
Mm-hmm.
our stove no longer, I mean, our oven no longer worked, so we had to wait and get the oven fixed. But I was thinking about doing the cornbread, and I was like, oh, we could have cornbread, and then I was like, oh wait, cornbread has milk and eggs and all this stuff that vegans aren't supposed to have, and I'm just,
You're like,
it's
do we really want to be vegan?
no, but I really want to protect the babies. Well, I've heard that tofu does take on any kind of flavor, but I think for me, the issue with tofu is more about the texture because I have an aversion to certain types of textures, and so I think that that would be a problem. But I do think that there are probably other types of things that I could eat. I did get recently from the grocer, I got some portobello mushrooms, and I was thinking of trying to cook those up for like a faux hamburger kind of thing because I do like mushrooms.
Earl does. I don't.
Okay, Nancy, sweetie, what do you eat? Now I'm worried about you.
Chicken. I just don't eat the chicken that my grandma killed.
Oh, well, what
They
do
were
you
my
eat with the
because they
chicken?
were my friends. I eat tuna. I eat a lot of fish. There's the
Well, what do you eat for vegetables? Oh, that is so cute.
now I'm gonna put some eyes. I got a box full of buttons. I'm gonna go find some eyes.
Oh no, Nancy's left
I,
me all by myself.
I don't do a lot of veggies. Tomatoes I cannot have because of acidity. I used to like eating salads and my cheeseburgers with cheese and whatchamacallit, lettuce and tomato and bacon. Oh, they took bacon away from me too.
No, that's
Yeah.
just simple. Okay, but wait, can you have bacon grease?
But I did I'm slowly getting things back in, but I can tell there's some things I would never be able to eat again because I had some onion rings the other day, and my stomach just blew up like I was 6 months pregnant.
Now, was it the onion rings? I mean, was it the onion or the fried part that bothered you?
The onions, because I've had fried stuff before. The fried stuff hasn't bothered me because we would like fried okra and stuff like that. The
Yeah.
okra fine. So it took a while for me to figure out what I could and couldn't eat.
Now, did they initially have you like take away absolutely everything and just start with 1 or 2 foods at a time?
They told me everything that I couldn't eat.
I hate to say it, but I think I would have gotten a little mad.
Yeah.
I think I would have said something along the lines of, okay, fine. Then you come home and you cook my meals.
But you know what?
Yes, I would have been angry, Gentry said.
But doing that, I lost 40 pounds.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
But I also lost a lot of stuff that I like to eat. But like I was telling some other people, it's not a diet anymore. It's a way of life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
I try to stay away from carbs because I have an addiction to carbs.
You and me both.
Yeah, I was getting a little hungry watching you eat those Doritos the other day.
The problem is Earl will bring some stuff home and eat and I want more. I want more. I want more.
Yes. It's like an alcoholic with the one drink thing. Yeah, I will do fine not having carbs, but then the moment that I have them, all bets are off.
Chris Kaleidoscope, are you asking if this is Kim's first live?
That's because it's so bad she can tell.
No.
Yes,
You're doing good.
my first. But
You're
hopefully
doing
not
good.
my last. Hopefully not my last. Because if I get together with you guys, or if I just at least get on every Sunday, then I will get some of this handwork done.
That's what if I'm not the host, I tend to do a lot more on lives than if I do it on my own.
Goodness, Nancy, those are a ton of buttons. I'm going to make you bigger. I want to see. Look at that.
You see all these circles?
What are those for?
I cut them over 10 years ago to make yo-yos. So
make yo-yos.
I can make yo-yos and right after this.
Yeah.
After my little I'm trying to find the right eyes. And now your husband said it's not your first. It's just been really a long time.
Well, that's true. I think my first was.
Oh, she says
Facebook.
that you're her first live that she's watched today.
Oh. Well, I feel really special, Chris. Thank you.
I'm not sure if I wanted to do white eyes or black eyes.
Well, let's see. Well, don't do one and the other because then he would look drugged.
There's a black eye.
Okay.
And then we got a white eye.
I think I like the black.
The black.
What does everybody else like?
Oh, hold on a second. Let me see something else. I got googly eyes.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Googly eyes for me?
They're all the same size, so let's see if these are not too small.
Do you have googly eyes for me?
Oh, the Earl's awake.
Oh no. David, go away quick.
David's her husband.
Oh.
And she says that you and him are two peas in a pod.
We're pods?
Mm-hmm.
We're pod people!
Oh, I'm doing googly eyes.
Yes. Yes.
Definitely googly eyes. I wish I had bigger googly eyes, but this is the only size I have now. But we'll make these work. Okay, let me put ASMR. Your husband is singing the Goodbye Earl song. That's how one of my friends was remembering his name, and she's like, but I don't. That's not our Earl. But I lost a googly eye. There we go. Let's move the camera down right here so you can see me add the eye to the little. I'm liking this, and I have lots of fabric that I can use this with.
It is really cute.
I shall be here. Be careful. Love you.
Love you too, baby.
We love you, Earl.
He's giving you the side eye. See?
Have we had any lurkers today? I'm gonna play my lurker video.
I'm sure they're out there because there's only a couple people commenting, so everybody's lurking and working.
All right, I'm gonna do it anyway because I want to.
Go for it.
That little fox is so cute. Yes, I'm happy about my own video.
I do the same
I
thing.
love him. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. Is it a girl or a boy?
It could be anything you want. Look, it's a pin cushion.
Yay! But also, ow. So cute.
And the flat bottom that I did with the cardboard. Miss Angela says been watching on the big screen, so she has been lurking. It gives it a flat bottom for it to stand up straight, and it's not gonna be a weeble wobble.
So cute.
I'm happy.
Now, I always watch everybody on the big screen, and I also have them either on my computer or my phone for typing up the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the only one that does that? That has
I
two
tried to
screens?
do the typing on the chat, but my phone and my eyes don't like each other.
Yeah.
So I tend to type badly on the phone. And my fingers will start typing. It's like, okay, nope. So I have these circles. I'm gonna mix them because I used to make little angels with the yo-yos.
Oh, are they similar to the crocheted ones that you did at Christmas?
Not
don't
really.
remember?
Let me find a picture of it. It's okay, Jay. Daddy's gone, so you're fine. Just get your stuff, go to bed, and get you're fine.
Look at this one. It looks like a basket. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, you guys switch me out.
Well, I will.
You're too small.
I like being small. Isn't that pretty?
Yes. Oh, here we go. That's the kind of.
Oh, that's cute.
So the body is the yo-yo, right?
Yeah.
And then you get another yo-yo and you pinch it in the middle for the you pinch it in the middle for the wings and then you put a little a little wooden circle or whatever bead for the head.
Speaking of angels,
I have
I
one
will be
somewhere,
right
but
back.
I'm not sure where they are. But you can do any type of a little but they have those wooden circles for heads.
My mom makes angels every year for everybody that she knows and strangers alike at Christmas time with crochet thread. Let me switch it out. Look at that. Oh,
Oh,
isn't that
that's
pretty?
cute.
So pretty. And they have different colored wings and the like, but so pretty.
I love making angels.
Well, I made those once before, and I don't know, I probably made less than 10. And then I was bored. I didn't like it anymore. And she makes hundreds every year and always and has for decades. So I commend her because I would just be bored.
Well, that's why I like what I do with all the different crafts that I do.
Yes.
If I get bored with one craft, I go to another one and then come back to the other one, and it's like a rotation. You're in timeout.
I was watching one of the minimalist people on YouTube,
Oh my, I can't do it.
and she was talking about how you should only have like one hobby or one craft or whatever. And I was like, no.
Why?
Chris, yo-yo you play with, yo-yo you quilt with.
This is this is the yo-yo you quilt with, but I've never made a quilt with yo-yos.
I haven't
But
either.
I made a bunch of angels.
So interestingly enough, that most quilts with yo-yos are not in fact quilts. Not in the proper definition of what a quilt is.
Oh, really?
Yes. So for example, I'm not actually quilting right now. And even if I were sewing these together, I still would not be quilting right now. Because quilting by definition is when you have the multiple layers that you are sewing together. So like
Mm-hmm.
the top and the batting and the backing.
Connie said, dinner time. See you later.
Bye, Connie. Have fun. Enjoy your dinner. And a yo-yo quilt, usually they are just the yo-yos and they're just sewn together.
How does you can see how?
And they don't usually have additional layers, even though the yo-yo themselves has layers,
Yeah.
but technically that would not be considered a quilt. I would still call it a quilt though.
I have a little tool where you put this inside the
Yeah,
plastic.
yes.
But I don't know where they are right now.
Well, you're really good with measurements, so I'm sure that you can kind of
I'm
eyeball it.
eyeballing it. No, the owl's eyeballing it
The owl is eyeballing it. Now, what did you cut out those yo-yos for?
to make angels.
Oh, that's right. I know it. Okay, sick brain. Sick brain.
Well, I have the Sizzix Big Shot, and I
Yeah.
had a circle die, but the old timey circle die where they have the foam pad in it and stuff like that.
Yes.
So I just went and put the fabric in, and that's why they're nice and circle. You know, they're not jagged or anything, because I used a die to cut them. And I went crazy. I'm like, oh, let me just cut them all. Because when I was making them, I thought I was gonna, they were gonna be a big hit and sell. Nah,
They
I
might
sold
be.
I sold about a dozen. Do I use my
Angela
Cricut for my
asked if
circles?
you use your Cricut for your circles.
The Cricut I have is not good for the circles, for fabric circles. If you had the Cricut Maker, they have a special wheel that you can use to cut circles with the fabric. I've tried cutting fabric. It bunches. It does cut the thicker felt into circles, but the fabric I guess because it's so thin, the because the blade I have is the straight blade.
Ah,
The Cricut Maker has a rotary blade
got it.
for fabric.
I have
But
never had a cutting machine.
I've debated about getting the maker because I rarely use my Explore Air now. It's usually for small things, and well I used to use it a lot for t-shirts, to make t-shirts,
Hmm.
the vinyl for t-shirts. That it paid for itself by doing t-shirts. But to spend that much money on a maker, and I mean, like, how often will I use it to 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 make it worthwhile? I'm not sure.
Yes.
Because Earl says I'll get you a maker. I'm like, no, 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 not right now. Because I like the idea that I can cut certain types of wood with it. Thin
Hmm.
woods, which that means I instead of cutting it by hand for the miniatures, I can use the Cricut.
Well, that
But
would be good.
but
That
it's
would be good.
but it's like I said, it's not that much that I would need to cut to pay $400 or $500 for a machine, because you don't only need the machine, you need all the special blades.
Angela, do you like having all of that? I mean, have you found it to be beneficial? Because she said that she has both the Cricut fabric blade and the die machine with the circular dies.
Do you like? Have you used the fabric blade a lot on your Cricut? For the circles here, I was loving my little die cutting machine with the circle die. Because can you imagine if I had to cut 100 circles? Uh-uh.
Mm-mm.
Because you can put 3 or 4 at a time and cut them all at once. She says yes.
Well, that's one of the reasons that I'm using this particular technique with the hexes, because a lot of the people actually have to cut out a hexagon shape, and I'm not doing that. I'm just cutting out the squares, and with the way that I put them on the paper, you just don't need, it just saves time.
Mm-hmm.
It just saves time. And you're really not wasting much, because if you were going to cut out a hexie anyway, it would be an odd shape. And then when you went to use the fabric again, you'd have to trim it off anyway.
Yeah.
So,
She said she bought all her stuff years ago.
so Angela, what have you been working on lately?
There's a
I've been work-
yo-yo.
Yay!
And for the angel, all you do is do another yo-yo, right? And then you push it down right here, like that.
Let me make you big. Big, big, big.
Why? Okay. If you do another one, I don't have any, white fabrics, because I usually use the cream or white fabrics for the wings. You get another yo-yo, and you just pinch the top, right?
Yeah.
And you got
You got your wings.
and you got
Yeah.
your wings there. You see? So you'll have all this sewed down. It'll be behind the other yo-yo, so it'll be you can't tell because my nails are the same, almost the same color as
No,
the.
I can see it. I can see it.
Here we go, like that.
Yes. Yes.
So for every angel you needed two yo-yos.
I'm trying to figure out how many of those circles you've got cut out. It looks like hundreds.
It's several.
Oh my goodness. But you don't have any of the fabrics for the wings cut.
No. Well, you can do a different, a darker wing,
Could. You
but
could.
I like the white wings.
I agree. I agree.
But I've been carrying these around for years. I'm like, I gotta do something with them one day, so I just keep it around. It's not taking a lot of space, and it's just one of these days I will. So I
Well,
may
you
make.
could just, you know what you could do? You could just make a yo-yo garland for Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's true because they're all pinks and reds.
Yeah. And you would have everything that you need to do that.
Yep. And do I know where they are? I have that a company sent me
Yeah.
a bunch of heart buttons.
Ooh.
So I could find them to put those in the center of each of these yo-yos to cover the gathered part.
That would be cute.
She says I really need to get my stuff set up in my living room so I can play with it with you ladies. I created a craft area and a walk-in closet and I didn't realize that I was claustrophobic. Oh no!
Angela, you sweet
I'm
thing.
sorry.
Sorry. That's terrible. Oh,
I would hate to do all that work and then find out you can't work in there.
yeah. Oh my. Okay, so if you got everything moved out, what is it that you want to work on? But I hope it doesn't sound really wonderful because I don't need to be inspired to do yet another project. My list is outrageous.
What was I doing the other day? Was it Angela says now I have to get my paper craft stuff out or something like that? Somebody in the chat was like, oh no. Oh, it was doing the my members only live about making cards.
Yes, I remember that. I don't remember who said it, but I remember
I
that.
think it was Angela. There's my little yo-yo.
Oh, that's precious.
Let me look up. And there's only a few spots where I can have those buttons.
It
And
does.
I can find them.
Gentry said that it kind of looks like stained glass.
Stained glass.
All those
Yeah,
fun reds,
because it's this one here.
the gingham, but
Yeah.
with that dark line in there that looks like leaded,
Uh-huh.
or leading rather. That's cute. So cute.
I might do it. Let me see. 'Cause there's not many places to put on my little buttons. I hope that they actually clean.
Guys, look at this. You've been helping me get this tower done. It might fall over soon.
Not in that one. The thing about my stuff, we were trying to pack and move real quick, and then when Earl went down to pack the truck, he just grabbed the boxes that were out front, make it easy to just pack the truck.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff was not stuff that I needed to use right now.
Aw.
Says Angela says yes, I do from paper to paper mache, and I'm trying the yarn. Sewing machine is also waiting for me. Let's see if it's in one of these drawers. because those little heart buttons. Well, I have some heart buttons in my button drawer, but those other hearts will be cute too. Let me see if I can find. I'll be right back. I need to dehydrate.
Okay, you dehydrate. All right, Gentry, talk to me. Well, Nancy's gone, so they don't have to just listen to me.
Okay. So love's rolling around on the couch.
Okay, the dog's rolling around on the couch, fighting with invisible things.
I just finished watching an episode of Mike and Molly and then talking about Jim's butt bombs.
Okay.
Do you remember Jim?
Yes, I remember Jim the dog. So we got Gentry an activity gift this year for Christmas. We try to do activities or activity gifts just so that he can try new things. And this year we got a very simple, basic resin kit.
Oh, I forgot to make coffee. I just walked because I had to walk by the kitchen to go to the bathroom. So I just saw the coffee pot nice and full.
I may have had David run an errand before the live.
Okay, it's not nearby. Let's see. The other container would be this one. So if it's not in this container, that means it didn't make it.
I was talking about that we've gotten Gentry a resin kit for Christmas, just a simple one.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't decided what he's going to make exactly yet. He talked about making, it has like a tiny little bear that looks like a gummy bear.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that maybe he should make me some gummy bear earrings. If you agree, put it in the chat.
Yes. Angela says, with friends like Nancy and all the talented creators, I want to do everything.
I know, Angela, I know. I used to do a lot more crafts. Years ago, after college, I had a craft booth.
Sorry.
You found that? Yay! I had a craft booth, and so not knowing what people would want to buy, I did little bits of everything. Painting and paper crafts and just sewing stuff and all sorts of things. And to be perfectly honest, trying to keep up the inventory to that, it sort of sucked the life out of most crafts for me. It really did. I stopped enjoying what I was doing. So it took a while before
See,
I really wanted to get back into things again.
see all the little heart buttons?
Oh, those are precious.
And they're all different shades and colors and stuff. And I think, let's see, I think this gingham or plaid or whatever you want to call it would go
Oh,
great with
look
this one
at
here.
that. Oh, yes. That is
So,
really cute.
so I'm just gonna put a little bit of hot glue and pop this in the center and hold it there.
I am so glad I did not redo my nails before this live because
There you
this
go.
glue stick is taking a toll. Oh, that's sweet. That is really sweet.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do and I'm not gonna do like 20 pieces of a yo-yo garland, maybe 5 or 6.
Do you have something to put your little garland on?
I could put it
Little.
on my sign. I'll show you. Let me switch my camera. I have this sign.
Yes.
I could put it right there at the bottom.
So how many will you need?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, that's not
5 or
much.
6, right?
That's not much at all.
No, I could do that right now and decorate my sign.
Well, at least you'll have something more to show for your efforts than I do right now. I just have a towel.
I'm glad I found the little buttons because I have a whole bunch of these little containers that I store things, small things like this. So I was like, there's only 3 spots where I can be. Either in my drawer where all my jewelry making things are,
Mm-hmm.
the itty bitty drawers in front of me that have all the brads and foam tape and decorative brads, stamps, and then the other one that has all my stuff to make hook minders or stitch markers. So it's only three spots. If they're not there, they're not there. Let's see. So I'm gonna grab one of each color, so I don't do the same. So we're gonna separate them out now.
I think everybody fell asleep because the only person chatting is Angela.
Well, everybody's probably working too, because we have 8 watching still. So you got several lurkers,
Or nappers.
nappers.
I confess I've accidentally fallen asleep watching a few lives.
They have
Not that they were boring, they were just really relaxing.
you sound like you're in a tin can now.
I haven't moved. What happened?
It'll go away after a while. Sometimes it does that, but just letting you know.
Thank you for letting me know.
That one. I already did the plaid. I don't have that many different designs in here.
Well, if you need 6, you can just do like a couple of each. Now,
Mhm.
here's the bigger question. Once you get those 6 done, what are you going to do with all of those other gazillion turtles?
They'll sit in the same cabinet they were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever I did them, until something else strikes some fancy.
Angela said, sorry, not sorry.
Or I can put them in Happy Mail and send them off to 5 packs, 10 packs of people. Let them do their own yo-yos.
You can do that. Inspire people.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have several members that are coming up that have passed their 3 months membership.
Yeah.
That I'm supposed to send them little goodie bags, and I started getting some paper stuff ready. So who knows, maybe I'll send them some fabric too.
That'd be
So I'm
fun.
doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really like this one.
Hi, J. Mary Lestone. You're gonna have to tell me what your name is. Because I don't want to just to butcher your long.
Hello, Miss J. Mary
Lestone.
Lestone.
That's what I'm guessing. I don't know. I met her over watching. Oh my goodness, I forgot her name. Is it Rita? Those lovely quilters that you pointed me to.
Oh, Rita's Roost.
So fun.
Yes, they are fun. Oh, I have another one here. I didn't see this one. The little polka dots. There we go. I'm gonna do this one and put them on either side of the outsides, and then put these 4 on the insides. J Mary last. Oh,
Well,
J Mary last one. But you can call me anything you like. Oh my goodness! I say I saw last stone.
well, that's my fault because my maiden name was Stone, so I automatically went there. I apologize. Yes, last one makes a lot more sense.
So I'm gonna do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and then we're gonna decorate our sign. Because I already have hearts up there, and then we need to add more heights. I mean, what's that word again? More hearts.
There we go.
Where did I put my needle?
Guys, I think I'm actually going to finish doing all of these browns. Oh, that is exciting. That is so exciting. I have
What?
needed to get through these. Well, I think I'm going to finish this stack of browns tonight, which I've needed to finish the browns for a while. I had already finished the tans,
Okay.
and now I think I'm going to finish up doing the browns, and then I'm going to have to start cutting out things for the blues and the greens. Yay! I've got 2 different types of blues. I've got the light blues and the dark blues, and 2 different types of greens, the light greens and the dark
What
greens.
is it gonna come out looking like? What is it?
A waterfall.
A waterfall. Okay.
See, there's the dark water coming down into the.
Oh, into the little pond. I see it.
Yes, yes. I know it's a little abstract, but hopefully it'll look better.
She says no problem. Since Mary is a very common name, most people call me J Mary.
Okay, I can call you J Mary. That'll definitely work. Or I could call you Ms. LeStone. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Her name is probably, Hernandez or something. And we're calling her Stone.
Ah.
I lost my needle. That's not good.
And I just glued a hexie to the table.
Hey, this is real life, people.
J Mary, what are you working on?
I
You working
watch
on a design?
I watch another creator, and she says we don't do perfect. We're real here.
Absolutely.
A lot of videos, when you're editing and all that good stuff, you take a lot of all the the ahs, or boo boos on when you're doing a craft. But
Yeah.
on a live you can't do that.
No, you can just make mistakes and laugh at yourself.
She was called Castanera or Castanera years ago. So I was close. I said a Spanish
Yes, you
name.
were. You were very close.
Oh my goodness! I
That's hilarious.
thing. Let me type it out. She says. So she's gonna. Cause I don't know if she has the little squiggy over the N or not. But it sounds weird saying castañera or castanera. It sounds, I don't know. You let us know which one's right if you want to.
Well, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. I would be insulting a whole lot of people.
We'll just say J Mary. Where's the? There it is.
Did you find it?
No, I'm
Speaking of finding things, did you find your ring?
No. I don't know what that thing fell.
I lost a ring one time. It was an important ring too. I got it for my graduation. I lost it, moved twice, and found it over 10 years later.
Oh my.
I don't know. I have no explanation whatsoever.
Well, folks, I finished what I've been doing, so now I'm heading to see the PJQ live and in person.
Dave's not here, man. Oh my goodness.
You get a front row seat now.
He does keep things lively.
Scrap fabric. My mother left me. I found pieces. Did she start that somewhere else? No. Okay.
No, she's answering to what she's doing.
I found pieces of a dress I wore when I was 12 years old. Yes, 60 years ago. My mom saved many fabrics to make rag rugs.
Oh, wow.
That's
Oh,
pretty
that
cool.
sounds lovely. That sounds
I,
lovely.
I have to bring up. I have to bring it out in a second. Let me put this in a safe spot. This needle. Here, turtle. Stay right there. Oh, you can even see my little turtle here.
I want to see the turtle.
Right there, that little turtle.
Oh,
He's a tape measure. That I
oh
said.
yes. His
So
little
so I
tail comes out. He's a
yeah. So I
shepherd
said, wait a
tail.
minute. His top is squishy. I can use him as a pin cushion too. I have a quilt that I think was made by my son's great grandmother or great great grandmother. It's all pieced up by hand.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
When she said that they used clothes, I think this was made by from pieces of clothing.
Probably, probably.
Let me get it out of the bag here. I'll squish the air out again later. It's a real nice one. I just don't want to use it because I'm afraid that it might get damaged or. But I just like my poncho that I have on my chair.
Yeah.
I used to have that in the box because I didn't want it to get damaged or anything. But I guess we need to share what we have here. Excuse me, Al. Thank you. Circles, get over there. Bring it over here. Right here.
Oh, that is lovely.
So you can tell that it's all hand stitched.
Yes. Yes. So pretty.
And from the fabrics, it looks like pieces of bed sheets or shirts or all kinds of different. You see,
Yes. Oh, what a treasure.
I need to open it up and take a picture of it. But the back is the back you can tell the hand stitching that, and they're so tiny. From there to there, that you can barely see the stitch right in
Oh my
there.
goodness.
It's like whoa, and it's a big one. It's not a small. But you see all the pretty. It's just a random collection of fabrics. So I'm thinking that it was probably from clothes.
Hey, John, thanks for stopping by.
Hey John, see that there's all the colors.
Oh, that is a treasure. Oh my goodness.
I need to take a picture and post it.
You should try to hang it on a wall so everybody
I
can see it.
that maybe when we finish our bedroom because we have to remove some of the panel in our bedroom before we paint and stuff. So I was right. It's Castañeda. Sorry it took so long. I couldn't find the ñ, which is the N with the little line on top. It's called ñ. So it's Castañeda.
I took several semesters of Spanish in college, and I couldn't say a single word if I had to.
I did French for 3 years in high school.
I
I
did French in high school too, and I don't remember much of that either.
Me either. I guess there's a few words I can. She says yes. Hang it on the wall. Yeah, I'll probably do that once because right now our our bed frame is not put together because he doesn't want to put it up and then have to take it down to redo the floor and the walls.
Well, that
So
makes sense.
because we had to redo the floors too. So I
Poor
think,
Earl. He's having to redo stuff at your place and at his mom's.
yeah,
He's working hard.
it's slow going. He did build his office walls. He still hasn't done the door yet. The plywood is on the porch to make the
Yeah.
door.
Now, have you taken a
Hey,
bunch of
hey,
before
Kimmy.
pictures?
So
Did you take
he
a
has
bunch
the
of
stuff.
before?
Repeat that again.
Did you take a bunch of before pictures
Of his office.
of everything that he's having to redo?
Yeah, we took some pictures when we moved in, when nothing was here. Because if you saw where my office is now, you would have
Mhm.
seen the it was a dining room.
I'm in the dining room. That's where my studio is right now. It's in the dining room.
Same here, which is good because I'm 2 steps away from the kitchen, so I can go wash my hands if I have to. I can get something from the fridge. I don't have to go very far. Yeah, the enya is like jalapeno.
Okay, I can say that. I'm not gonna. Because now I'm on the spot and I would probably mess it up. But
Nah.
David likes to joke around calling it the jalapeno.
Jalapeno. Yeah, a lot of people call it jalapeno. Like, no, there's an enya in there. Let's see how many we have now. You still got 9.
Yay!
It's hovering between 10 and 12.
Woo! My goals have been met. I am
Yes.
blessed. I am blessed. I don't have lofty goals. When I first got on Facebook, I think my goal was to have 3 subscribers that were not family members. That
Go
was
away,
it.
family. We don't need you.
Well, no, I wanted them too, but just 3 that didn't know me that just wanted to watch the quilt stuff just for the sake of watching the quilt stuff.
Yeah.
And so that I'm over the 500 mark now, which is still so minimal according to Facebook. I mean, according to YouTube standards, it still blows my mind. I feel so blessed.
I was when I first started, I didn't do lives. I started doing lives about 2 years ago. I've been on YouTube for it'll be 4 years in October. And when I started doing lives, I had 5, 6, 2, 1. I'm like, nobody wants to watch me. And then the first videos that I uploaded that weren't live, got 10 views. And my husband is like, it takes time. It takes time. And my husband, when I did my 5K party last year, he
Mhm.
goes, he keeps on reminding me, nobody wants to watch my videos.
What a booger.
He goes, nobody likes me. And look at now.
I know. You're amazing. Everybody loves you.
Thank you, Mary. These are nail wraps from Lillian Fox, not sponsored. But hey, Lillian Fox. And John says, has it been that long? Yeah, this October will be 4 years. It seems like I started yesterday.
John, how long have you been on?
I think he's been on longer than I have.
He seems so comfortable.
I cut my yo-yos with the die cut machine. My Sizzix Big Shot. And I had do I have them here? Or did I take them out? No, I took them out because I wasn't using them. But I'll show you. And she wants to
My
know how
Hexi
to
just
cut your
exploded.
X's. She wants to know how
Let's see. Oh, I just cut out squares on the papers I purchased from Paper Pieces, non-spons. If I had a hole punch, I might cut them out that way. Okay, Gentry, would you mind counting all of these now that I've made a big mess out of them? And yeah, I don't cut them out. Okay. Here we go. And if I have all of them, then that means I get to move on to a different color. Okay. You guys can vote so that I don't have to decide. Should I work on finding the light blue fabrics, the medium blue fabrics, the lighter greens, or the darker greens?
Lighter green. That's just me.
I like how you picked the one that's got the most.
Oh, I mean, is it? I wasn't even looking.
Nancy, just really get me in there.
John says about four years of lives. First video was 6 years ago. I know he has started before me because I'm trying to find a picture of the dye that I use because they don't make them anymore this way.
Here.
But
Hold on. Mr. Pajama Quilter David's coming in the door.
is he wearing his pajamas too?
No, not yet. But he's totally up for that. We've talked about whether or not we ever want to renew our vows, and I said only if we get to wear pajamas. Because I do not want to do that whole super fancy tight dress with the Spanx and the this and the that. Just
Oh
no.
no. Mm-mm.
Nope. Not up for that. Okay. You ready to try to count again? Okay.
See, it doesn't show up what it actually looks like, but it's one of these dyes that has a big old circle like that,
Yeah.
and you put it through this machine up here. Where is it? Oh, back one more. One of these machines. But they don't make the dye that I use for this. They don't make it anymore.
Now I've seen some from a long time ago that had, I think they were like metal bases. Well, plates, I guess. You'd put the stuff on, and then as you go through, the metal gets more and more damaged and crinkled and stuff like that.
That's the one we have now. This is the machine that I used to have. But
Oh,
now
that's
I have the one that you crank now.
okay.
But this one you had to lift the little lever up, move it, bring it down, lift the lever up, move it, bring it down. But I'm trying to find one of the dyes so you can see what they look like. Because they have a foam on it now, or that back then they had a foam, but now that it's all metal.
41.
Oh, here we go. I mean, if you could tell, but it used to have that foam at the bottom, and the shape is inside there.
Uh-oh. I'm not done with my browns, Gentry said.
You're not done with your browns?
No, the brown ones.
Oh
Because
no.
according to this, I should have 71.
Uh-huh.
And I guess I only have 41, which means that I probably never finished cutting out the squares.
Oh no.
Well, it was so long ago that I started working on this, but that's okay. That's okay. It's a process. And
and just replying to being on YouTube and stuff. Time flies when you have fun.
aw, my sweet Faithy just came in to visit. I wish you could see her. She's so cute. And J. Mary said, paper piecing is hard. Hats off to you ladies for doing hand sewing. J. Mary, it can be difficult. It can. I think that one of the things that helps everybody is finding the right size needle for them, not necessarily for the project. I know for me, I really like to use these super duper tiny ones. Maybe I have one in here. Maybe I just have a big one. Let me see. No, I just have a big one in here. I really like to do the small ones.
The machine that I had, the old machine, and the dies, they're made for paper. But Nancy tried it on fabric one time and it worked, so I kept on making circles. They have something similar for sewing. For sewing to cut pieces, I think it's called an quilt or something.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have one, but yeah, that's what they are. Okay,
and
girls.
Said he's back. Did he miss anything?
Honey, you are like 5 feet away from me. You can come to hide in my in person. But
maybe,
be warned.
Maybe he meant that he missed anything on the chat.
I don't think you missed anything. We missed you.
Missed you. Missed plenty, I'm sure. You finally walked out the door and you're like, oh, yeah, this is the real story about who he is.
Well, we were talking about how long we've been live, and John was telling us how long he's been live.
Oh, camera's getting moved by puppies. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to have to find the rest of the fabric.
Oh, I like this one here.
Let me see.
The button for this one. It's got.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, that's a happy face.
That is so cute.
It.
Yeah, it looks like Ernie from Bert and Ernie.
It's like a happy face with a bunch of with a rainbow around it.
I like that. I like that.
It's funny when you can't see anything in person. When you put it up to the camera, it's like, oh, now I see it.
No, the
Yeah. There we go. Was he not here for the lesson on the Mary's name?
No, I think he missed that. Madame Lestone. Yeah, he heard everything.
Oh, okay.
He's being a booger. Okay, he's going to keep you occupied for a minute.
Like Earl does?
You are.
I am. I was getting ready to walk the dogs because they're all giving me that greeting that's like, oh, poop boy, you're home. Hi, gang.
Hello.
So what's the good word?
I'm making yo-yos.
Some would say I am a yo-yo, so there you go.
We have something in common.
Let's see. What can I do that would mess her up the most?
Oh, you are like Earl.
Kind of. I'm seeing them
John
all.
Says, LOL, poop boy.
And the way I'm looking at her, most of the way she's got them all lined up reminds me of when I was a kid. We used to play with that cootie bug game. You over here building a cootie bug, hon?
No,
That's kind of what it looks like. Remember those?
I do remember those.
Oh, goodness. Let's see what's happening. Live, but not alive. I'm alive. I don't know about you, John, but I'm alive. Having loads of fun. You know, any day above ground is a good day.
Mary says, it's okay. I have been called a lot of things, but not madame. At least not lately. And then John says, you are aging yourself.
Why? Because I don't know what a cutie bug is.
Uh-huh.
I would think those still have those. I don't know. Or, yeah, I'm sure all the kids now probably are too busy playing with virtual cootie bugs and whatever.
Probably.
Um, I'm not as nearly as good apparently at keeping the conversation going as what Kimberly is. And when she comes back, everybody's going like, "Thank goodness you're back. Your husband is boring. Why'd you marry him?"
Nah, you're just like my husband. He'll try to
All right,
derail.
I'm being booted out. She's back.
He's trying.
Booted
My
out.
husband tries to derail the live all the time.
Well,
I'm trying to get Earl to do a crafting live with me, but he said he's not. That's not him.
oh, the floor's all wet from your snowy shoes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the dogs.
I didn't take them off.
Oh, that was shocking. I'm like, what happened to the floor?
Oh, John just called your husband Earl the second.
All right, at least she's not where it's supposed to be.
Those are pretty fabrics.
Thank you. Okay.
John called your husband Earl the second.
Well, which one's older?
Earl is 47.
And he's the second.
Then he's the second.
Quite a bit.
He's 47?
Yes.
Nancy, are you a cougar?
Yes.
You go, girl. You go, girl.
Wanna go potties?
He's 8 years younger than me.
Woo! Look at you go.
Mary says, "Be right back. I have something to check on in the oven." Ooh, what are you making?
That's what I want to know. I'm getting hungry.
John was saying that your husband was aging himself, talking about a cootie bug.
Yes.
But then he goes, but since I know what a cootie bug is he aging himself too?
Just a wee bit.
Oh,
Just a wee bit.
the first or second, it depends on who's causing more shenanigans. No, it depends on that too, on the day. So some days Earl's quiet, and some days I can't make him stop.
Daddy is never quiet, Gentry just said. Actually, and this is going to sound like I'm being mean, and I'm not. And I'm aging myself in this conversation. Do you remember the Newlywed Game?
Yes.
On the Newlywed Game, one of the questions that they often would have is they would say to the people, what is one word that you would use to describe your spouse?
Uh-huh.
And I have told my husband so many times that if they ever asked me that question, the answer would be loud. It would be loud.
John's being funny. Yes, Nancy's robbing the cradle. When she was 18, he was 10.
Wow. So I want to know how you and Earl met.
We both worked at a school.
Mm-hmm.
and I was what they call the community involvement specialist, where I was a liaison between the parents and the teachers.
Okay.
And Earl was a paraprofessional. He was a one-on-one with the child, and the child did apparently that he said the child didn't like to eat in the cafeteria because the people would pick on him. That was not true completely, because he would come into my office for lunch every day. He was using the
Got
child.
it.
So we were looking for a venue to for the wedding, and
Mhm.
my sister, because my sister works there too, and so did my brother. We were, it was a family affair, and they said, "Oh, we can decorate the cafeteria for you."
Oh my.
At one point, we had some good ideas for it too.
I bet you guys just have a great relationship.
It has its ups and downs, but more ups and downs.
Well, all relationships have ups and downs. That's
You just have to know how to deal with them,
yes.
and not call it quits because you had a down one day.
Yes. Okay. Let
Okay,
me see.
button for this one. John says, was I babysitting Earl? Oh, you want to know the funniest thing though?
Yeah.
We dated and everything else, and right before we got married, I found out his sister graduated high school with me. We were friends,
Oh, how funny.
but they had different fathers, so I didn't. They had different last names, so I didn't know. I go, oh my goodness, I went to school with your sister, and
That is wild.
we
It
graduated
was
the same
meant to
year.
be.
It was like, oh my goodness, a small world. And I never met him when I'm growing up, when we were in high school.
Okay, people are being way too loud behind me. I'm gonna have to like be all teacher like and tell them all to hush.
There's three.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, let me get my sign out so we can see how it's gonna look.
Yeah.
Let's put it right here. Actually, let's put it right here. I zoomed in on the program, but I can't unzoom until I go back out. That's a bad thing about this camera. If you want to zoom, you gotta do it before you go live. That's why it's so
That's
close.
okay. We can use our imaginations.
So, like that.
Very cute.
That.
Very cute.
And you know what? It doesn't have to be stay up for Valentine. I could stay up for all the time.
I can.
I think if I space it out a little bit more, one more yo-yo, or if actually two more yo-yos, because I can move it to the frame like that. So to make it an odd number,
Yeah.
two more yo-yos.
Okay. So which two fabrics are you choosing?
I have that one and I have this one, but I think this one looks out of spot well, you can't see it. This one looks weird. It's too dark compared to everything else. So
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
don't know that it would look too dark next to I'm sitting here pointing to my computer like you can see where I'm pointing. I don't think it look that dark next to the middle one. Well, I mean the one on the right.
but I want to do another one of these because I like it so much.
Fine. Do
So
whatever
I'm
you
gonna do
want. It
so I
is
got
yours.
these three. They're about the same shade because this one's more burgundy than red. You see?
Yes, it is. It is.
So these three are red, and then I'll do another one of these to put on at the other end. John says they almost look like poppies. Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. John, you're absolutely right. Okay, well, I think I'm going to work on, I don't know how many more browns I'm going to need. So I think I'm going to work on Which, by the way, should I use this for one of my browns?
Make
Let's
yourself
switch
big
it.
again.
I'm doing it. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, so should I do this for one of the Hexis? All those little tiny mushrooms popping out. It looked like that. But I think that I think the colors would be cute. And I've also got this one with some leaves and acorns that I think would be fun. But I think I'm going to work on the blues because I've got plenty of light blues here to get me started. I think I'm going to do that. But I have already kept everybody for over 2 hours.
You're kidding.
I'm not. It's 7:15. So,
Oh my goodness.
so I think
we just saw it.
I think we should let everybody go so they can have time with their families and go to sleep so that they'll be ready for their snow day.
John says, say that one more time. John, what are you saying? Want us to say one more time? Oh, stop it. I'm not repeating that again. Oh, yes, John, you are right. What, John? You don't hear that often?
I don't know what was said, but I'm not going to ask you to repeat it because I have a feeling John's being naughty.
No, when they said they look like poppies, I go, John, that you're right.
Yes,
and that's what he wanted us to repeat it.
Fair enough.
I thought the other way too. and John says 2 hours is a short show
for you.
Yeah, for you, John. You do marathons. You got 11 watching now.
Woohoo! I'm going to do my thank you again because I like it.
Yes.
For everybody that's watching.
Your husband says, I get one of those a year, John. Use mine for 2024 already, which is kind of a bummer. But that he's right.
Okay.
You see,
I think we should stay on until Nancy finishes her other 2 Hexis. I want to see it come together.
Sure.
Right now. Oh.
I've got them all messed up again.
You know what? I don't need my iron. Let me turn it off.
Them in order in there.
Because I just got really close to the iron again. And that little iron, it gets hot.
Mine gets really hot too. I actually have a horrible burn from it. Well, not now, but
this is the little iron that I use.
Oh, is it the same as mine? I think it's the same. Except yours is prettier.
Mine fell several times, and the little leg back that holds it standing up, right here, this piece here, you see it, right there.
Yes, yes.
It's missing from this side. I put it down, it wants to lie down. But I'm gonna disconnect it because I don't need it anymore. Because I almost brushed it again. There we go. Yeah, I got the.
How's that one burn on your finger? I think it's on your right hand. It looked awful.
It's gone, but it's gonna leave a scar. See?
Oh.
It's already whatchamacallit. There's another one, but this one is right in the crease.
Are both of those from From your heat gun or what?
Glue gun.
Glue gun.
The glue gun doesn't like me sometimes. I have so many scars from my glue gun. It's not funny. I have another cordless. Pam. She said she got. She said, "See, I told you some people still lurking. I got a tiny little iron on Temu, but I haven't tested it out yet. The box is very small, so it may be a lot smaller than I thought."
Pam, you're gonna have to test it on air so we can see.
Yes, I have one of those little wand irons too. The clover ones that the
Yes.
iron head is about this big. Has
Yes.
the little arm. Because I was making some Nancy Drew bags, sleuth bags, and there was some spots that I couldn't get the big, not even this little iron to press it. So I bought that one, and it does pretty good in the little corners.
I love Nancy Drew.
You know the not it's not new because it's but the newer Nancy Drew mystery that has I think Julia Roberts niece.
Yes, Emma Roberts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Emma Roberts. That bag that she has that she uses as her sleuth bag.
I don't remember. It's been a while.
I made John says scars are cool. What is the real story? Shank in prison? I've never been in prison. Not even to visit anybody.
I've never had either. I guess we're boring. But I'm good with it.
You highlighted a comment.
Let's see.
On the top of the chat it says hide comment.
Hide comment. Oh, hide comment. Oh. Okay.
There's a bunch of buttons that you need to get to know all these fun little tips.
One thing at a time. I mean, how many times did it take me to actually get it to go live? That's just sad. It's just sad.
The thing is, once you hit your video, you have to. Oh, that just broke the thread here. Oh man, that was it's unraveling. Oh God, no! And after I just finished doing the whole thing. Look.
Aww.
It's not nice. Don't do that to me. Let's do this again. See if I can salvage what I have here, but without having to rethread the whole thing.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
And everybody can put the answer in. Well, they can tell me now, but they can also put the answer in the comments later when we're done. For next Sunday, does everybody want me to keep working on these Hexies? Or do they want me to work on hand piecing my Underground Railroad quilt blocks?
What?
Underground Railroad quilt.
Oh, I didn't know those were a thing.
Yeah. Well, it's debatable, but I like to think that it's a real thing. Okay, let me find the book.
That sounds interesting. It'll show us another step of your progress. I mean, process on hand piecing.
Underground Railroad. So supposedly, and I like to believe that it's true, because some people have said that they learned this from their ancestors. So if I say that it's false, then I feel like I'm bashing their ancestors and what they said. So I don't want to do that. But supposedly there were quilts used as markers in the Underground Railroad that would give messages.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Like a code or something?
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
cool.
So, for example, if I don't know if you can see this block. I'll make you bigger. I'll make me bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get it right in a minute. So your typical log cabin block, which is right here, normally they have red or yellow centers that represent the hearth.
Mm-hmm.
But supposedly, if it had a black center, it meant that it was a safe place to stop for the people on the railroad.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that each one of these blocks has a little story behind it, a little meaning behind it. So there's like the wagon wheel and some other things that would point to a certain way, or whether something was safe, that kind of thing.
That's
Let me
interesting.
see.
I learned something new today.
Okay, here's the little story that they put together of the blocks that are in the book. The monkey wrench turns the wagon wheel toward Canada. With the help from Jesus the carpenter, follow the bear's trail through the woods. Fill your baskets with enough food and supplies to get you to the crossroads. Once you get to the crossroads, dig a log cabin in the ground. Shoefly told us to dress up in cotton and satin bows, follow the flying geese and birds in the air, stay on the drunkard's path, take the sailboat across the Great Lakes to the North Star above Canada.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
it is cool. Like I said, I don't know if it's true, but I like to believe it's true. And I've done some blocks.
Tank says they also put red thread on the path.
Oh, I like that. I didn't know that.
And John says they were used as directions, just like hobo graffiti. And Mary
Yes.
says
Yes.
Mary says food, bed, directions, and such is what I heard.
Very cool.
And Steve
That's
says,
all very
yes,
cool.
same type of code is still used today in the hobo jungles.
Very cool. And these are the ones that I've made so far. And
That's interesting too. John said there was a town in Alberta was originally created from 50 of the railroad travelers.
now I would love to go see that. I would love to go visit there. Absolutely. But this is all, I decided that when I made this quilt that I was going to do it all by hand, because I figured it would be more historically representative.
Gotcha.
And the fabrics that I used are reproduction fabrics from that time.
Oh, I
So
didn't know they did that.
Yeah. So these are the ones I've done so far.
So you did those by with the sewing machine or by hand?
Hand.
You did all that by hand.
Yes.
And I'm here crying because I'm tired of doing 3 yo-yos.
Well, I didn't do it all in one day. Let me see if I can show you some of the stitches. Let me see. I would need a relatively dark piece to show them. Okay, let's see if I can you see the stitches?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's some very neat stitches.
Well, I try.
And the town in Alberta is called Amber Valley, says John.
Now, David, how far we are? Bleh, words are hard. How far away are we from Alberta?
You're a ways away.
Yeah, but I want to take a road trip now. I want to go see some historical stuff.
I like it. Look it up.
Google
Okay.
it.
Google it.
Mary
So
says, I like the colors you picked.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. It looks like I'm working currently on the sailboat block. Is what I'm getting ready to work on.
Okay. And a couple people said yes, they want to see that project next week.
Okay. All right. So next week I'll do that. See, I've already started here, and then I'll cut the line. So
John says, what are you going to use for batting? Straw or raw cotton?
cotton. And probably not raw because I'm not going to go pick it.
David says 11 and a half hours.
That's not too bad because the last trip that we just took to see my mom was 34 hours each way.
Oh gosh, 11 and a half is not far.
No. John, how far away are you from Alberta?
He is in Alberta, Grand Prairie, Alberta.
So if we go there, then he's going to put us up and feed us. Got it. Thanks, John.
Well, you probably have to share a room with his tortoises.
Well, actually, I would be okay with that. That would be fun. That would be fun.
Okay, another button. Let's see. I don't want to use the same button. Let's see. We got this the polka dot and the happy face here. John says he's 5 hours away from Amber Valley.
Well, then you could just meet us there. You could just do it live the whole way.
Tank, you didn't know he was in Canada? Eh? Mary wants to know, are those flannel fabrics?
No, they're just regular quilter's cotton. But I will start working with some flannel fabrics on one of my recorded videos soon because I'm going to be doing a flannel quilt for Gentry that I designed.
David goes, don't you know?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so definitely John, Earl, and David cannot be in the same room together.
Oh no! Have you seen when I'm live with John and Earl takes over the headphones?
No, I have not.
Oh no! Well, I knew something was wrong with John. Tank. Oh my goodness! Eh?
There's a lot of testosterone in here right now.
No, I use headphones when I go with John because it's a lot of times Earl's either watching TV or sleeping. Because sometimes I'm supposed to go on, like one day I said I can only come on for a few minutes, and 8 hours later I was still there. So not to bother him, I use my headset.
Makes
And
sense.
and then when Errol wants to get in on the fun, he grabs my headset. So I can't hear what they're saying, and they're all laughing and all kinds of stuff. So who knows what they're talking about? Errol eggs me on.
That I would believe. I would believe that. But I have a feeling you egg him on as well.
Oh yeah, they get together. Like you said, they can't be in the same room. I can imagine a whole stream with him, Charles and Earl. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow. That would be a lot. That would be a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. They're all troublemakers.
But they're fun.
John, I didn't get to see. Did you finish the, oh, for goodness, that vanity piece that you were doing? That mirror?
You didn't see him yesterday?
Mm-mm.
His machine broke.
Oh, no.
John, were you able to get someone back to call you to for the replacement part? There's a piece that makes the arm go up and down, that does all the cutting. It's the one that broke.
David just said, when in doubt, blame Earl.
It's Earl's fault. Well, if you see the crafty ladies, the slogan is the crafty ladies and sometimes Earl.
Yes. Yes. I did see that. I loved that.
Because when we
But
first
Earl
started,
needs to actually do a dance. The last time he was supposed to dance on there, he kind of cheated us.
oh yes, he did. He's too cool for us now.
Oh, I see.
I think that's what it is. John says it sucks hearing one side of a conversation. Nancy is always like, "What did he say? What are you talking about?" Yeah. When he has my headset on, it's like, no, I want to be part of the conversation. And I tell Earl, because he's got a computer in his office, why don't you just sign on and stream from your room with your headset?
But no, he doesn't want to do that. He just wants to take over yours.
He says, vanity mirror is not finished. Broken part in my saw. Need to await a call from Seiko.
I'm so sorry.
And that piece cracked in half. Isn't that something that he can grab some glue and fix it? It cracked in half completely. And Mike from Dances with Aardvarks
Yes.
was being funny yesterday and told John, "What, you can scroll saw a part for it." And we're like, "That's wrong, Mike. That was wrong."
That was very wrong. Which is why I'm laughing.
Mike's a character too. I haven't seen him. He hasn't been on any panel, but in the chat, oh my goodness, he's a character. But he does a lot of beautiful work too.
Everybody is just so talented.
I follow him on Facebook, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna hide in this corner over here.
Oh no, you don't. You're amazing.
Because oh my goodness.
I was watching a video on YouTube of Kelly Clarkson's show, and she was interviewing Cher recently. And Cher still gets nervous when she goes on stage.
Yeah.
It's been decades, and she still gets terribly nervous. And on her Christmas album, she had a bunch of collaborations with like Stevie Wonder and some other people. And she was terrified to call them up and ask if they would record with her. And Kelly Clarkson was like, "You do know who you are, right? You do have mirrors in your house, right?" And they said on there that she's never been offered up for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
You're kidding?
No. After all this time, she's never been asked. Of course, now she said she wouldn't anyway, but
yeah, because it would feel like it is being pity.
Yeah, but yet Dolly Parton, which don't get me wrong, I love Dolly, but Dolly Parton,
she's not rock and roll.
I know. That's what I know. It's insane. The whole thing is insane.
Mary, this is my last yo-yo. I'm only doing 5 for my sign. I may do more in the future because like I said, I have 10,000 circles. It sometimes go in. It goes in and out like that. John, it sounds like she's in a tin can. It'll come
I'm
back in a
sorry, I'm
second.
doing that.
See, it came back. It's already fixed.
But I
I'm
don't
not
know
sure.
why it's doing it.
I'm not sure what causes it because I've seen other creators that it has happened. No one has told me that it has happened to me, so I don't know if it does happen to me.
I don't recall it having happened to you. I wonder if it has to do with my phone.
Oh, you're using your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not fancy pants. I don't have a camera.
Well, I didn't have my first lives and my first videos. I used my phone.
Yeah.
So I moved up in the world.
I don't know. It might be that I'm getting some kind of notifications on my phone, and
It's kicking the sound off like that.
perhaps because I get my notifications for my sales on the phone.
Okay, your sound is back to normal now.
Good.
So you know what? I don't care if it is Valentine or whatever. I'm keeping these on there.
I think you should. I agree. They're
Look,
awesome.
look how pretty.
I love them.
I'm just gonna hot glue them on. I'm only gonna do a little dab of do ya. So
I was gonna say that.
so
What's
it
that
just holds
from?
them
I
on.
don't remember.
Real cream.
Brill cream. Oh my word, we really are old.
I know the slogans. I just don't know what it goes to.
Does Brill cream even still exist?
No
I
idea.
don't know
No idea.
because I don't even know what Brill cream is.
It's for men to put on their hair, I think.
Hair pomade.
A hair pomade, he said.
Okay.
Did your dad have some or something?
No.
You just know. He just remembers it. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna switch my camera so we can see the pretty sign. Who knows? Maybe I'll fill up the sign with more yo-yos.
Yes.
Hi there. How you doing? My hair is dry back here.
It looks great. It looks great.
See, because I have these hearts up here, and I have my Valentine here. But look at that.
Yay! Oh, I like that. That looks really good.
So that'll go like that. There we go.
Oh, I love
Add some
it.
color.
I love it.
What I put the little owl right there. There's the owl. But he's
Yes.
so cute.
A Walmart.
David just said he looked it up. They carry Brill cream at the Walmart.
Oh, there are other country artists in the Rock of Fame. That says John.
I didn't know that.
Johnny
Oh,
Cash,
okay.
Chet Atkins, Brenda Lee, Everly Brothers, Hank Williams, Chuck Berry, James Brown, Ray Charles, Jimmy Rogers. James Brown is country?
No, he's not. Neither is Chuck Berry.
No.
But even still, oh my goodness, who knew? But even they're so cute. So
I
cute.
love them. And this pattern I just found right before the live because I had I saw a Instagram post on another owl, but when I saw this one, this one looks easier to make.
You need to stick them to your shoulder and just walk around with them like a parrot.
See if Earl notices.
Yeah. Well, guys, I am so tickled
Like
to
this?
death that you spent time with me. And Nancy, thank you so much for the help. And I've been productive. Not that I have a lot to show for it. I mean, just these little things, which I'm not going to take out. This Gentry just got them back in. But so I'm not going to do that to him.
So that's your little storage for all your finished pieces?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a tackle box. And so
Okay.
I wanted if I want to do it on the go, and I'll just put like the pieces that I've cut right in there, and I've got everything I need. So, except for my iron, but I don't have to have that. It just makes it easier. Okay, so next Sunday I will be back and I will work on who's being silly.
John says I use Brill Cream. It's still made, but under a different name. But your husband says actually most of those do rock, except for Hank Williams. Hank Williams Jr. on the other hand, he rocks, but not his dad.
And J. Mary said, very nice. Very nice. Thanks, Angela.
Yay.
I appreciate you being here. I appreciate everybody being here. And I will be back next Sunday to do the Underground Railroad, work on that. And if you'd like to be on the panel, let me know, because I could use somebody to talk to. Nancy's great. But I can't force Nancy to be here every Sunday. That would not be nice.
I like having fun, and it makes me work on stuff that especially now I've never made it out like this before.
Okay, you guys heard it. Nancy just signed up for the rest of the year on every Sunday. You're all my way.
I do. I think I've only missed one Thursday with Pam.
Okay. That sounds good. All right, I am going to play
As you can tell, right now Earl's not here, so.
Well, where's your son at? Is he hanging around or is he busy?
No, he's in bed. He had some issues, so at this time he's going to bed at 8 o'clock.
I'm sure my son would appreciate it if I let him go to bed at 8 o'clock. But at that time, I'm doing my chore checklist. I'm like, did you do this today? Did you do that today? Well, let's get on it.
I won't go to bed at 8 o'clock. You won't let me either.
Yeah, David just said I won't let him either.
Earl probably wouldn't want to go to bed at 8 o'clock, but that's when he's getting his mom all settled in.
Okay, thanks a lot, guys, and I'm going to play my little goodbye video, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye.
Bye, everyone. You have to hit the end live twice.